me just ask you something. What if some artists didn't fall off? What if they didn't mess up? What if they were not misunderstood? What if they were just too real for SA hip-hop? Too honest, too emotional, too independent, too uncomfortable. Because when you really look at it, SA hip-hop doesn't reject talent. It rejects artists it can't control. And today, we are talking about the rappers who didn't fit the system. Because the system was never built for them.
Couple issues I have with the SA hip-hop industry. Too much politics, not enough pen game. Gatekeepers who treat the industry like it is a private property portfolio. Obviously radio, always pushing vibe over verses. Record labels, signing hype over talent. Artists scared to bring lyrical content because it won't top the charts. Fans calling anything that has lyrical content old school.
You see, when people say he's too real, they don't mean bars, no. They mean he doesn't play industry games. He doesn't fake relationships. He doesn't water down emotions. He doesn't perform happiness for cameras. You see, SA hip-hop love authenticity, but only when it's convenient. The moment your realness becomes uncomfortable, the support quietly disappears. Let's just start with Areece. He is respected by rappers, loved by core fans, one of the best pens in the country.
Areece is probably the biggest and the most powerful, dominant boom bap rappers in this country, a country that doesn't prioritize boom bap rap. You understand? He is also one of the biggest, if not the biggest and the most important lyrical rappers in this country. You understand? And he doesn't need to make a club hit to be relevant, right? I need y'all to understand this. I see there's a lot of David versus Ronald chats, and I'll tell you that Areece can be as big as Ronald without needing, can be as big as Nasty C without needing a club hit. And we do know that in this dance economy, right, in as far as music, in this dance music economy of ours in South Africa, right, you need some sort of song that is going to make people dance. We've seen Areece come out with business as usual, no single, just raps, and we've seen what Areece was able to do. He is a powerful boom bap rapper.
But once he chose freedom over control, the system didn't know what to do with him. No radio push, no mainstream safety net, no industry machine.
Areece is a real one. He never does us a disservice, my nigga. Like, the quality of music will always peak. The quality, the cadence, the delivery, and how he presents the music to us, dog, will never change. And that's what we cherish the most, dog, because we like the specific Areece. And he's like, bro, you know what? I'm going to give you more of this Areece. Yes, you can do different things, you know. I wouldn't mind Areece doing some different shit, bro. But it stays Areece. I don't know if your favorite rapper can do that.
And not because he wasn't good, but because independence scarce an industry built on leverage. Areece wasn't rejected. He was left all alone.
Casper is an OG.
But
Opinion yam Emtee. Areece is a better rapper.
Areece will body bag him. On a random.
Casper is a businessman more than a rapper. More than an artist, actually. He's a businessman. But when it comes to being
basics of rapping,
Areece takes that.
I think Casper is the OG.
Yeah, Casper.
But can Areece fill up FNP?
Masiba, honest, I don't think he would.
Then there's Emtee. Gifted, emotional, unfiltered.
Why susu zoyimela msunu kanyo? Mina ngigcwala. You can hold the bazooka, you can hold the Glock, you can hold the Autusi muntu. Slima so fine. I got more soldiers in the field than you. My name holds more weight than yours.
Emtee showed us something SA hip-hop isn't comfortable with. An artist struggling in real time.
Emtee. One of my quotes is going out so sad right now, bro. This can't be real. Guys, do you think if Emtee kicks the cup, we'll get any semblance of what he used to be back in his prime? Like, real shit, bro. Ah, boy. No ways.
Yeah, I was sleeping on stage, so do something about it. Do something about it. You don't do. You'll do nothing. Just like McGregor said, you'll do nothing.
Instead of protecting him, the industry labeled him unstable, difficult, an addict, a problem. Like, what? And in SA, once you are emotional in public, you are no longer seen as an artist. You are seen as a risk.
This is set to watch. It's even worse for someone who paid to see Emtee. He saw Emtee on a post and was like, I'm gonna see Emtee. Paid money, and then this. Who has never seen Emtee, by the way, a fan. How long will this go on for, bro? This is set to see. Hustler, bro.
Emtee wasn't too messy, no. He was too human.
I just stood behind him and I sparked a cigarette. And then while I was smoking there, he pulls up on me. And then he was like, yo, my nigga, I just want to firstly apologize, you know, if you feel like I've disrespected you in any type of way.
That's
and I was like, bro, me, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's all I just wanted to hear from you. I ain't even trying to hear a whole lot. My bad on my end, too, because at the end of the day, I also played a role in this thing becoming as explosive as it is right now.
Now, today, let's just talk about Priddy Ugly too. Just a little bit. You see, Priddy Ugly, he had raw lyrics. No sugarcoating, no industry smile.
Njaga was like one of those songs where it just came effortlessly. I didn't even write it down, really, you know? I was just like punching in every four lines. You should see the drop. Yeah, talk. Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, let me record that. Yeah. Okay, what can I say next? And you should see the wardrobe. Yeah, top of rise of wardrobe. Need a drop top slot, plain hopscotch in the strat. But now I'm just visualizing like growing up, like, oh, kids playing hopscotch, and like I'm remembering like my older cousin and his Gushesha just spinning his car while like we're in Middleland, Soweto, you know?
Priddy really never chased trends. No, he chased the truth.
Like, to be in the music industry, Fetu, you need to have a thick skin. Yeah. And not everyone's gonna like you, unfortunately. So deal with that konamai. Not everyone's gonna like you. When you know that not everyone's gonna like you, it's fine when people hate on you. Yeah. Because they don't understand. Everybody hates what they don't understand. Exactly. And as long as you have your core fan base, cater to the people who love you and support you, because they're there. Most of the time, you know, there's more people who love you than people who hate you. It's just that the people who hate you make more noise.
And that's why he never fully fit the system. Because SA hip-hop prefers palatable honesty, controlled rebellion, safe authenticity. And Priddy Ugly says things the industry would rather not explain. That's not marketable. That's pretty dangerous.
The people, so the people who are upset at Ambitious Entertainment for like taking Fifi Cooper's money or doing whatever they're doing to Emtee and A-Reece or whatever, I inherit that beef. So like I remember, so we dropped a project called Egypt. I remember like it got pirated like crazy because like people just was just on Twitter like, yo, we're not gonna buy this guy's album
because
you guys are doing that thing that you did to Abu A-Reece and Abu Fifi Cooper. So you know, so I'm like getting that residual like beef, you know what I mean? So and then at the same time, because the label's facing so much like flag from outside people, they're not really like now putting time and effort and investment into the artists they just signed now, you know?
Just notice something here. These artists didn't fail. They weren't lazy. They weren't talentless. No, they just didn't play politics, fake friendships, pretend everything was okay. And SA hip-hop requires compliance. I once spoke about it. Not courage. And if you don't bend, you don't break. You get ignored, bro.
Be honest. Which South African rappers do you guys think are overrated? Or a South African song that is popular that you guys think is overrated?
Personally, I think I've always grown up with friends who are like, oh my gosh, Areece this, Areece that. Yeah, it's the gods, it's gods. And I've always just been like, okay.
The gold,
No, I know. For you guys, but I'm not a hip hop head like that. You get what I mean? But every single time I hear a hip hop person saying, "Oh my God, I love," and I'm like, okay.
You see, the industry loves artists who are predictable, media trained, emotionally safe, brand friendly. But hip hop wasn't really born from comfort. It was born from truth, frustration, and discomfort. Some artists remind us of that. And that's why the system keeps them at arm's length, far away. But here is the twist though. Most true real artists are only uncomfortable in their time. Years later, people say he was ahead of his time. They didn't appreciate him. He deserved better. But appreciation after damage doesn't fix careers. It fixes guilt only.
And I look at it, right? And I'm like, why do our own fans hate us? You know, like we don't give our artists longevity. Like we don't give them time at all, bro. Like your own fans will be your own downfall.
So maybe the real question isn't why did this artist struggle? No. The real question is, does SA hip hop actually want real artists or just one artist who act real? Yo. Yeah, I'm deep. Because the moment you stop performing and start being honest, you might find out you were too real for SA hip hop. You know? So let's talk.